if I ever had a huge exit, the next thing I would do would be like go skiing for a year and then start another company. And it's one of those ideas that I think I've said to myself 1,000 times, but you never know if it's true until you get through it. And very few of us are actually going to get through it to the extent that you did. So it's really cool to see that you had that, you took some time, and then you're like, you know what? Let's get back to it and let's try and give back with something. And that's Founder Nexus.
100%. And that was really the genesis, was how do I make the community stronger? What's missing that I could legitimately add? And it doesn't have to make me a lot of money. The goal was never to be a big revenue producing outcome. It was actually to demonstrate, really to prove a thesis. So and you and I have talked about this before, Colin, but my thesis is this. I think that if you put founders together with experience and you let them share that experience in the right context, what I promise to my members is I will at least triple their odds of success relative to non-members. And the way I back that up is to say, all right, let's consider, I call it the success equation. The success equation to me is every decision that a founder makes along the life cycle of their business is an integer from 0 to 1. 0 being I got it dead wrong, 1 is I got 100% right. And they're all a long multiplication string. So if I got every decision perfectly right, whole string of ones, probabilities is roughly 100% that I'm going to succeed. However, if I get any of those decisions dead wrong, 0, the whole equation just failed. Any singular decision I get wrong, okay? One layer deeper, if I get any small number of decisions below average, below a 0.5, whatever that means in that context of that decision, my equation is failing over time. So no wonder so many founders end up on the failure curve, right? It's almost statistically impossible to get everything above a 0.5. Now, sometimes you get lucky, sometimes good things happen, that's great. What Founder Nexus exists to do is by putting founders together, wherever you or I or whoever the founder is that's going to make that next decision, we have a natural place in that 0 to 1 index for that decision, right, that we're going to make on our own. If I now can introduce you to 5, 10, 20 other founders who've made that decision before, and you can get their insights before you make it, you're inherently going to make a better decision. So maybe your 0.3 goes to a 0.6 or a 0.7, whatever that means. Just better, relative better. Over time, every one of those statistically better small improvements literally changes the order almost by an order of magnitude or more, the odds of success. So when I say I can at least triple it, I think I'm being conservative.